making the Super the champion. Superdome is making the playoffs, is it not? No. Champion.
We talk about
Superdome, and I don't know is making the playoffs. It is making the Super the champion. Superdome is making the playoffs, is it not? No. Champion.
We talk about
Superdome, and I don't know is making the playoffs. It is making the Super the champion. Superdome is making the playoffs, is it not? No. Champion.
we talk about
Superdome, and I don't know is making the playoffs. It is making the Super the champion. Superdome is making the playoffs, is it not? No. Champion.
we talk about
Superdome, and I don't know is making the playoffs. It is making the
G. What's good, boy? How you doing, doggy?
You wanna know what's crazy?
What's
What's
happening?
crazy is we
Talk
have
to
to do 2 episodes this week. What's crazy is the Super Bowl's on Sunday, and we're not even talking about football today.
We're not.
That's the craziest shit.
Listen, who you telling? We had one absolutely crazy weekend this weekend in the NBA. Let's start things off right, though. Let's not forget our introductions. Welcome to Who Knows Best, the pod, featuring yours truly, GJ. And you already know my partner. I don't think he needs an introduction, but hey, it's the comedian. It's AG. What's up, y'all? I hope everybody's having a blessed and happy Monday today. I know it's one of those days where it's like I don't want to go to work, but a lot of things happened over this weekend, and we just have to talk about it. We got to talk about it. We got to talk this Luka Doncic trade. We got to talk this Luka Doncic trade. We got to talk this De'Aaron Fox trade. We got to talk this Zach LaVine, Anthony Davis. We got to talk what's the mindset, what's the future of the NBA holds. There's just a lot. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a special guest on today. Am I right, AG? Am I right about that?
Yeah, maybe more than one. Let's see.
Maybe more than one. Okay, I like that. More than one. I like that. I see the viewers starting to pile in. Please, audience, feel free to jump in the chat, say what's up. We give special shout outs to the people that join the chat and put their little 1-2 in. But AG, you ready to jump into this thing? Because it's about to get real. You ready? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's start things off right. First things first.
I just wanna put in retrospect that like the NBA trade started even before the year started. If you want to be technical, right? Miles Bridges got traded, Cat got traded. We thought, oh shit, the Knicks just wilded out. The Knicks
They just
wilded out.
powered up.
Yeah, Knicks powered up. Shit got crazy.
Yeah.
And we got the trades that happened this weekend, and that shit blows that shit out the water. Like, I mean, to be fair, Cat was the number 1 pick. Like to be fair, like that was a big deal. Cat being traded, but
100%.
Cat wasn't the face of the team anymore. So it didn't hold as much leverage and as much weight as the trades that happened this weekend. Good God.
Go ahead, man. How do you feel about these trades? Go ahead and lock in, AG. What's up?
Oh man. First off, as a diehard Kobe fan, as a Laker fan, I'm happy I can root for the Lakers again, because I was fine when we was trusting the process and we was drafting the young boys. I didn't like when we got rid of everybody for AD. I didn't like when LeBron came. I mean, LeBron is still there, unfortunately. But we got the face.
What?
You got the face of the new team.
Like you just had to sneak that little unfortunately in there. Like you couldn't help yourself.
Of course not. But we got the
He said, "Of
face.
course not."
Got the face of the team for the next 10 years.
And that's something I respect. Excuse me for not looking into the camera and not actually showing y'all my attention. I'm trying to communicate with the people
Trying to
that
look
are.
away because he's not a real Laker fan. All right,
It's
he's a
not what
fucking
I'm doing.
LeBron fan,
It's
not a
not.
Laker fan.
That's not what
That's
I'm
the
doing.
main reason why I want LeBron going too. I want all these fake fans going. I need all y'all LeBron fans to pack up and take your talents wherever he takes his talents. All right, whether it's
That's
back to
crazy.
Southie, Cleveland,
The
New
level of
York.
disrespect you
I
have.
mean,
Like we've been doing this. Like, all right, I'm almost done here. All right, I think that's it. Everybody else will trickle in as they trickle in. But let me explain something to you, and I say this with all due respect for you as a Laker fan, because I was in high school with you when Kobe was in the league, and I'm not gonna hold you. I hated Kobe. One of the reasons why I hated Kobe is because you wouldn't shut the fuck up. You just wouldn't shut the fuck up. You come in and then Kobe's dick is in your mouth as soon as you walk in the door.
Whoa, relax.
Hey.
Relax.
I'm just, but no, it's not even about that, bro. It's that I hated it. I didn't necessarily hate him, but the fact that he was such a dominant player in the league and he was so he won too much, and it really upset me because of the fact that I was watching LeBron and I was watching LeBron lose, and then I saw him go to Miami, and then LeBron did his thing. Huh?
What was the key thing you just said?
What's that? That he wins?
You didn't like him because he won too much.
Because it's the same thing with Brady. We had this conversation last night.
Continue.
We had this conversation last night. I had the same feelings that I had for Kobe that I had for Brady. They're just dominant players in their respective leagues. They would absolutely kill and murder while in the league. And I wasn't a fan of them. So watching them win, got tired, and I was fucking frustrated. I was over it. But that said, when it was all said and done, when Brady decided he was going to move on from the league and he retired, same thing with Kobe Bryant, I respect their game. At the end of the day, you respect greatness, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But who we got over here? AG, what we got going on? What's up?
We got my boy comedian Kelly Robb.
What's up, Mike? I see you, boy. Kelly Robb want to join. We're gonna have Kelly Robb join us real quick. Let's have Kelly Robb join us real quick. Let's all welcome Kelly Robb to the stage. What's up, Kelly Robb? Comedian Kelly Robb. I see you, boy. How you doing?
What's good, fellas? How y'all?
Hey, another day.
I'm great. I got the new face of a franchise, so I'm great. I'm great over here.
Yeah.
Go ahead and introduce yourself,
Lakers is doing
Robb.
decent. Pardon?
Go ahead and introduce yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Oh well, I'm Kelly Robinson. I'm a Knick fan, Kelly Robinson.
Okay.
Jack and Kobe fan, Kelly Robinson. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I fuck with the Lakers. My father is a Laker fan, so I fuck with the Lakers, but I'm a Knick fan. Everything New York with me. So yeah, shout out to the new trade. Shout out to everybody, and let's get to it, fellas, man.
Let's get it done. We got Mike over here in the chat already trolling, talking about the Lakers should have got Dennis Schroeder. He shot out.
They still might.
Hey, they still might. Hey, they might. But let's get started. Let's start off with the trade, the blockbuster trade that broke the internet last night. The Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis. Virtually, it was pretty much a superstar for superstar, and then they got some. The Mavericks received the 2029 first round pick. They also got Max Christie, who has potential to be a future star in the league potentially. The Lakers got back Markieff Morris, who won a championship with them in 2020, and also Maxi Kleber. The Jazz did receive Jalen Hood-Schifino from the Lakers, along with a 2025 second-round pick from LAC. That was from the Lakers, and also 2025 second-round pick from Dallas. So that's the trade in a nutshell. With that being said, let's start with you, Kelly Robb. What you thinking? What was going on in your mind when I'm not sure if you were up at the time when the trade went down or if you woke up to this news. What went on in your mind when you heard this trade, and how did you process this?
I thought, just like everybody else, I thought that Shams his phone got hacked.
Right.
There's no way, it didn't even seem possible. But after letting it settle for 30 minutes, the shock settle for 30 minutes, I started making sense of why everything happened, how it happened. So great trade.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you like? What is your ideal of why everything happened the way it happened? Like, what do you think?
I think it's a move that works for both franchises.
Mhm,
Amazing move that works for both franchises because they wanted to make sure that they did Luka right. Luka did so much for them, so you can't ship him off to Charlotte. You got to ship him off to at least somewhere decent. And where else are you going to send them better than the Los Angeles Lakers? So not only do they do that, they set Luka up to be the first European superstar in a major franchise.
Very true.
Which is amazing. So they set him up kind of lovely, even though it may seem like, oh, they did him dirty. They kind of set him up great, especially knowing where they wanted to go probably this season and seasons moving forward. Their team now at the Mavericks seem like they're a team that's way more capable of producing and way more capable of going further in the playoffs. Knowing that they put Anthony Davis at the position that he felt comfortable at now. He said that he'll thrive at the 4. They have plenty of bigs. He has the 4 to go ahead and run wild. Now he has Kyrie Irving, another good dance partner to play with. You got Klay Thompson over there, and you have all the rest of these different parts that like they're probably still going to make a couple of trades, but they have a good amount of depth now. And moving forward, that's a complete team. And now you can look forward to building, or at least continue to build around those guys and keep making people want to come play with those guys. So that actually makes sense for them. And you get rid of Luka where you don't have to pay the supermax.
Right. That's something we're going to talk about later.
You give them to the Lakers, and now the Lakers look at it like, hey, we have the person to replace LeBron moving forward. Right now, we're probably not going to be the best. They probably already ate that, knowing that, this season we probably weren't going to win a championship anyway. So what we're going to do is let's set everything up. So put the league on notice now. Hey, if you want to come and play with Luka and LeBron, come do it. You know what I mean?
This is the spot.
This is the spot. This is the new spot.
Right. And this is go ahead, AG. My bad.
I honestly like that take that they didn't do Luka dirty. I like that interesting perspective on that because there's not one Mav fan that doesn't feel like they didn't do Luka dirty. Like Mark Cuban, even Luka texted Mark Cuban, and Mark Cuban was like, I ain't know. But as we all know, Mark Cuban doesn't have a big percentage of the team anymore. He sold most of his shares of the team, so he doesn't have like say of the team anymore. But Mark Cuban was like, listen, I would have never did that. Mark Cuban's always been faithful and loyal to his superstars. Dirk was there his whole career. Like, so I like that take, to be honest. But I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like it's just so rare to see like the things that like Kobe did, that Duncan did, like just staying on one team and thriving with that team no matter what it is that like what they face, whether wins, losses, getting new players, shipping players out. We don't see that anymore. But I think the biggest shock of this was the fact that the ownership took control again, because it's been more like player motivated and players saying I want to go here, and the owners being forced to like do the demands of what the player wants, instead of like the owner just shipping a superstar off. That hasn't really happened in a while. Like usually these superstars force their way out, and because they make it very adamant of where they want to play, like a lot of other teams won't even try to trade for them because they know they don't want to play there and shit. But yeah, I'm curious to hear what you think, GJ, who won the trade, because like me personally, I feel like the Lakers won the trade for like the future, but right now I think the Mavs are a better team. I think the Lakers messed up. They should have gotten like Gafford or Lively in that trade as well, so they could have at least had a big a center in that trade. Like Max Kleber he's ass to me, and he's a power forward. Really, he's not a
It's true.
center. He's not a true center. He's a smaller center. I would have rather Lively or Gafford. I mean, they play better than Max Kleber to me. So, I would have thought they would have got one of them in there. The Lakers kind of did give away all their pieces now. Like they really don't have that much to offer other teams besides like Rui, and I already heard nobody wants Gabe Vincent.
Yeah, nobody wants him. Yeah.
And hurt so much. So I don't know what the Lakers are gonna do next, but I think the Mavs have a really strong team now, and also still have a few more pieces if they wanted to try to make one more trade.
Okay, and yeah, those are two very, very, very. Go ahead, Kelly. I see you want to say something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, don't sleep on the Lakers. I don't think they're gonna sit on 3 good white boys. One of them gotta go.
Oh, who?
You got Dalton Connect, you got Luca, and you got AR.
They not trading.
No way you could keep all 3 of those white boys and turn Los Angeles into Boston.
I mean, there's no way they're trading AR. Like if they were gonna
you
trade
thought they
AR,
wasn't gonna trade AD.
They would have no. There's been so many players they could have gotten if AR was put in the trade. They've turned down every trade for AR.
Because now look, you can use AR now for better bait because now you know what you're building around. If you're building around Luca, now I'm gonna use the best. I have AR right here, so I can go out and probably get 2 players that'll be complementary to Luca's game right now.
Right. And you both made very good points. Which I agree with. I agree with Kelly Robb with certain things, and I agree with AG with certain things. Now, I say that to say this. I was watching a clip last night or this morning. I don't remember what it was, but it was Gilbert Arenas. And I think Gilbert Arenas said this before this trade went down. And he was talking about, I think it was early last year, if I'm not mistaken, or middle last year, where he was talking about how the Lakers built their teams. The Lakers built their teams not through the draft, but through the trade market. If you really want to get technical, Kelly Robb already said that he's a Kobe and Shaq fan. How did they get Shaq? How did they even get Kobe? If we're going to be real, they got Kobe in the draft, but through a trade. How did they get Paul Gasol? How did they get Anthony Davis? How did they get all of these pieces and be able to build a championship around these players through trades? And that's just what the Lakers do. That being said, just like Kelly Robb alluded to, it's potential that they're not going to keep all 3 of those white boys because why? Because they know what they're trying to build around. Just like he said, we know what we're building around now. And now we have, potential to get more stars. So why not potentially get rid of AR for another big man? Why not get rid of your first round pick, Dalton Connect, for a big man or somebody else that can complement Luka Doncic and LeBron James for how many more years he has, maybe 1 or 2, whatever the case may be. These are all potential situations that we have to think about. It's very interesting. But if I had to hold on before I keep going, let's go ahead and introduce Vic. Vic is in the studio. Let's go, Vic. Here he is. Hold up. There he is, Vic. What's going on? What's going on?
Salute. All right, shout out to y'all for all making me look extremely unprofessional. Next time y'all have me on here, I'm gonna have me a little microphone and the setup and everything. All right, that's all right. He didn't do this. All right. It's okay. It's okay though. Hey, it's all right. It's all right. I'm gonna make up with it with my takes.
That's what I was gonna say. You're giving good takes. All that matters is your knowledge and what you say, because from what I'm hearing so far, you're very knowledgeable. So we respect you no matter what you're looking like right now. But what's up, Vic? What's up, Vic? How you doing, boy?
What's going on, my brother?
Respect.
Hey, another day
in the beautiful land of NBA. What you gonna say?
Absolutely. So we're over here. We're over here talking about the Dallas Mavericks Lakers trade. We're over here trying to figure out who won this trade for this year and for years to come. AG and Kelly Robb both had very good points. I'm curious to hear what you have to say. What's up? What you got to say about the trade? What was going on through your mind when this trade went down? Whenever you heard about it, whether it was when you woke up or you were up when the trade went down, what was going on in your mind? What did you think about it?
I thought it was random at first, and then once I let it set in and start thinking about it, I'm like, man, Luka got to be the luckiest man in the NBA.
Oh my
To be traded,
God.
hold on, to be traded to the king himself. Okay, not only is he a all-star himself, a star himself, but now you get to stand next to the GOAT and get to learn everything you need to learn to stay, healthier, because they were talking about his weight and all that good stuff. He's going to make sure that you know what I'm saying, you working now, you in the gym properly, you training properly, and you're going to probably be the best you ever been before. So he's the luckiest one in the trade right now. I'm just saying. I feel happy for him. You feel me? As you see at the bottom of my name, it says GOAT James right there.
Yeah, I had to put that up there so that they all saw it.
Yeah. I mean, as a 25-year-old,
Doncic as much as CP3 is going to be Aaron Fox.
Man, come on. You mentioned CP3 and we talking about the GOAT. Stop it.
Well, I'm just saying.
Stop it. I don't want to hear it. Luka's 25 years old, and he's able to be a sponge under the GOAT himself. Who can say that? AD didn't do anything. Like he had years and years of chances to soak in the game, watch the king at his work, copy whatever the fuck the GOAT do. And he was too lazy to do it. He's too frail. Luka is built for this.
LeBron had a 10 times player than Pau Gasol and couldn't win more than one championship. If you want to be technical,
excuse me.
GOAT.
Yo, turn your mic up, AG.
Yeah, see, you got your background. You spent all that money on the background and didn't even do no money on that mic. You better go ahead.
Turn your mic up, bro. Turn your mic up, AG.
Figure this out.
But yo, listen, Vic, and you know what? When you said something that's very important, bro. The Dallas Mavericks said, one of the reasons why we got rid of him is because of his weight issues and his conditioning. He hasn't been taking care of his body. He's going to a team, regardless of who the person is, or whether he's the GOAT or not, but he is the GOAT. Let's call a spade a spade.
We're not doing that.
Spade.
It's never whether he's the GOAT or not. He's the GOAT.
We're not doing
He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, we're doing that. That's why we're here. But anyway, he's going to a team to where he's going to play with a guy who's 40 years old and he's still playing at a high level. LeBron is going to teach him how to condition his body and how to take care of his body for years to come. If he's going to be the future of the Lakers, he's going to need that guidance. Am I wrong?
Let me ask you something. So AD's not 10 times better than Pau
Can you answer my question, though? Am I wrong about that?
Is AD not 10 times better than Pau Gasol?
10 times better? I don't know. Paul Gasol is a 2-time champion. AD's only won one. So let's be real.
And he got carried to that one. So.
Because of Kobe.
Because of Kobe. You're saying, yeah, you're true. AD is a better player, all-around better player. He's a better ball handler. He's arguably about the same when it comes to shooting, but he's a better defensive player than Paul Gasol.
They thought AD was going to be the next megastar, the next face of the NBA. That's what they thought.
As frail as he is, he's not the best at nothing.
Debate. That's a good question because
Mikey,
I'm sitting here thinking I don't know if Anthony Davis is better than Paul Gasol.
He's too frail.
Yeah, I don't think he's better than Paul Gasol.
And people say they call AD always disabled. I mean, let's be real.
Pau Gasol was a certified bucket. Maybe you should go back and check your YouTube.
First off, I know Pau was a certified bucket, but AD can score way more different ways.
What 20 games a year? Because he's always injured.
Yeah, all he can do is shoot threes better. Is probably better. He plays three balls probably better, but his mid range game, his post game was not better than Pau Gasol, bro.
Well,
and also, who's a better facilitator?
So his post game,
Pau Gasol.
That's a traditional big man. So that's a traditional big man.
But they both fours. They're both fours. If we're being real, they're both fours.
Yeah, and I still would put Pau Gasol over Anthony Davis.
I don't think so, buddy.
You brought up the question, bro.
I mean that's a good debate, but I don't think that's even.
It was because I think that you didn't really think about it. That's the only reason why I say that, because you got to show me, you got to tell me how can Anthony Davis be better than Pau Gasol? How?
Listen, he thought about it. He's just a certified hater. This is AG.
No, it has nothing to do with hating.
How?
Bro, Pau was never in regards in the same light as the way AD was. it's just not.
Pau
It's just not
Gasol is the
same.
best player to ever come out of Spain.
100%. Not even a question.
Out of Spain.
He's
Yeah, that's a
arguably
big country.
the best.
That didn't make him. He wasn't thought of as the next greatest player in the NBA. That's what they thought AD was.
Hold
they
on.
thought AD was going to be the next greatest player in the NBA. That's what they thought AD was.
While he was on the
Everybody knows.
Pelicans
Shit.
winning 14 games.
Right. And
Hey,
Go
G,
ahead, baby.
real quick. They said the same thing about Greg Oden. Shut the hell up.
Oh, come on. We're not
Greg
doing
Oden.
that. We're not doing
That's
that.
crazy.
They said,
not doing
you act like that's the first time they ever said that. They said that about Greg Oden. Like, come on, man.
Yo, listen, Pau Gasol, arguably, because of Dirk Nowitzki, is the best European player to ever play in the NBA. Arguably. Between him and Dirk.
Arguably.
Between him and Dirk.
And if you really want to get technical,
Giannis.
you can say Hakeem.
Hakeem a lot. Okay.
Hakeem.
Okay.
I
we
would
can
go
say that.
Hakeem, Dirk, Giannis.
You would say Hakeem above Dirk?
Pardon me. I take that all back. I apologize. I lost my mind.
Yeah.
Nikola
Who?
Jokic won. There's
His
nobody.
career isn't.
Who's better than Nikola Jokic?
He's honestly, I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's gonna be one of the goats.
He is.
He's gonna be one of the goats, bro.
He's a three-time NBA MVP. He's a champion, finals champion. About to
stats real quick, cause y'all saying Pau, y'all disrespecting
Pau Gasol, yeah, man.
Y'all disrespecting AD.
Whatever medals Pau Gasol gets, you got to remember that's a gold medal from where he from, because you can't beat the USA. So you might as well take that.
Pau for his career averaged 17 points, 9.2 rebounds, 3.2 assists with 50% field goals.
When he played, he had to play with Kobe Bryant.
He played with a ball hog, bro. Stop it.
He played with Kobe Bryant.
That's Pau's. And AD's is 25.7, 11.9, 3.4, and 52.8.
He played for the 14 and whatever Memphis Pelicans. They were not winning anything.
It was the Grizzlies when Pau was there.
No, the Grizzlies have never been a bad team. They've always been a subpar team their entire existence. They've always been a subpar team. Ever since they left Vancouver, they've been a subpar team their entire existence.
Right now, because Pau had the ball in his hands just as much as Anthony Davis had the ball in his hands in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's why Pau's stats is only at 17, because when he went to Lakers, it had to decrease. He played with Kobe Bryant. But his stats had to be crazy before his joints had to get decreased to play with Kobe Bryant. Think about it, bro. It's just logical.
Yeah, I mean, Kobe Bryant was putting up on average 35 shots a game. I mean, let's be real, 30 to 35 shots a game. And you know, I think for Pau Gasol to even have those statistics is amazing in itself.
Kobe needed Pau to give him 25, but he wasn't. AD was giving LeBron 25
when he played.
Yeah,
AD is facilitating for LeBron James. He was supposed to be the person taking over, scoring 30-something points a game, because LeBron James is at the tail end of his career. Why are you having to defer? You don't need to defer to a man that's old enough to be your pops.
Listen, I never wanted AD. The Lakers traded everything for AD. I never wanted AD.
Okay, now we talked about. Now let me say something, because Aaron, I respect your opinion because you're a Lakers fan. You've been a Lakers fan since I've known you, so I respect your opinion when it comes to the Lakers. But let me say this: according to what the Lakers were supposed to be doing, they were supposed to be setting up AD to be the future of the franchise. They were supposed to be setting him up to be a Laker for years to come. Now, Kelly Robb alluded to the fact that he doesn't believe that the Dallas Mavericks did Luka Doncic dirty. Now, do y'all believe, everybody, I want to ask everybody this question. Do y'all believe that the Lakers did Anthony Davis dirty, though?
No.
Anthony Davis left up too.
The reason why, I'm going to explain my why real quick. The reason why is because Anthony Davis has proven that he is no good as the number one option. When you're the number one option, your team is 14 and whatever the fuck. So we understand that you as the first option, it can't work because you tried to do it and take over in LA. They needed him to take over in LA. He could not do it. They realized, like, damn, if LeBron retires, we're gonna be stuck with AD and he's gonna be our first option, and we about to look like the goddamn Pelicans. Let me go ahead and ship him to somewhere where he could be the second option, where he thrives in, where he wants to be anyway, because you want to have no income tax, play the power forward, play with Kyrie Irving. You actually got a pretty good fucking deal, if you ask me. It looks like a good deal, bro. I think that everybody was emotional in the moment, but when you look at it, it's good for everybody, man.
How about you, Vic? What's up?
I think that AD fits better down in Dallas, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? It's really intimidating to play alongside the king. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that pressure. No, for real. Because if you look at the career of LeBron James, a lot of players that had triple doubles and high scoring stats, they all decline when they go and join the king, because now the spotlight is on you. You're on the big stage now, no matter what team it was. You know what I'm saying? And it shows, because he did a lot better when he was in New Orleans. You feel me? Now he got to go down there to Dallas, and he's not the main focus. You know, you still got Kyrie and Klay Thompson down there, so he'll fit right in.
Just to piggyback on what you said about LeBron, my whole take on LeBron is that he is one of the greats of all time. I go back and forth in my head. Some day he's the best, some days he's the second best. It just depends on how I'm feeling for the day. But in my mind, for sure, I think that LeBron James plays the NBA like it's 2K. He plays everybody like, hey, let me draft. Like when you play 2K, you want to draft the players that you want on your team. And you know that these are the players that you want on your team. And on that team, they're going to average 35. But as soon as you play with them on your team, they're not averaging that no more.
Nope.
That's what LeBron is. LeBron is the player, though. LeBron is going to get his, because he's the my character. He's the my career player. He's going to get his. But everybody else, it's going to go down a little bit.
Interesting. I mean, I agree with you to a certain extent, but AG has a thought. Go ahead, AG.
I will say, I just feel like when you just talk about, when you just ask the question, did they do him dirty? I'm just looking at how it went down.
Your mic, AG, your mic. Put your mic
Your
up.
microphone keep going out. You need to go sit next to the Wi-Fi box. Maybe if you pay your bill.
My Wi-Fi is booming. Hold up.
Yeah,
my
man.
Wi-Fi is booming.
Yeah, maybe if you pay your bill, that's crazy.
Relax. My Wi-Fi is booming. All right. So, like I was saying, I'm good. Valid. All right. So, like I was saying, when you ask the question, did they do him dirty? And you just look at how it all played out. They didn't tell him nothing. Like he had no knowledge of that this was even happening, that he was in talks of a trade. So when you just look at it like that, they did him dirty. I do feel like
go ahead.
Will fit in Dallas. I do feel like he will fit in Dallas. But they did do him dirty, like at the end of the day, because he had no knowledge that he was getting traded.
And why is that? Why the fuck is he allowed? Why do they owe him that? They don't owe him that. This is a fucking business, bro.
It's a business.
Thank you,
bro. And that's the thing. But that's the thing. But let me say what I'm about to say.
Driven business now. It's not an owner driven business.
All right, look at it from a perspective of, let's just think about anybody in history that you know that has owned people. They're owners now, right? When you own people, and the people that you know in history had that owned people, when they got rid of people, you think they ever went to those people and was like, hey,
nope,
we're gonna let you know we about to get you up out of here?
I didn't. I was a general manager. I was the general manager for 3 restaurants. And when I was getting ready to ship somebody out, it's none of their business when I ship them out. If I need you, I keep you. If I don't, get out of here.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Nah,
man. What has AD done for such, treatment? what did he need to be notified for? What have he done for the Lakers? You got to notify me first.
But here's the thing is that the Lakers
did win a chip. They did win a chip.
No. Not because of him. Not because of him. You want to go there? We can go there.
I got a question for you, G.
The Lakers were going to win regardless that year. It didn't matter who was there. They were going to win regardless.
G, do you think that they retire Anthony Davis' number?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What? No. It's like,
why would they ask him if they need to trade him?
and I say this with the utmost respect. And Vic, I'm a LeBron fan. Vic knows I'm a LeBron fan to the day I die. But if LeBron don't win another one, I don't think they should retire his number either.
Whoa.
Talk about it.
Which, let's be real.
I don't know about that one,
Does he deserve that in the
Yeah.
Lakers? How does he deserve that? Somebody tell me how and why.
Because he is the best player to ever put a Lakers jersey on. What are you talking about?
I'm out of here now, y'all. I'm out of here. You fucking bugging.
Y'all should kiss the ring just for him putting the jersey on.
All I know is that ever since he put on a Laker jersey, he's been an all-star. Ever since he put on a Laker jersey, he's been an all-star. He took them to the championship. He's a Finals MVP. He's a the in-season tournament champion, MVP,
we're not giving
inaugural. Hey man, he did it, man. Whatever you want to say, that it's on his jacket, man. That's on his jacket. You can feel whatever you want to feel. That's on that man's jacket. Champion, MVP, brother. That's on that man's jacket. When he retire, bet money that's gonna go on his accolades. He did that while he was with the Lakers. At the tail end of his career, he's been an all-star the entire time. He's made them relevant in some regard. He brought them to the playoffs as many times as he had to.
That's also a reason why a lot of players haven't gone to LA.
Yeah, that might be true.
He passed Kareem with a Laker jersey on. Come on, now.
Man. That's what I was gonna say. Not everybody can wear that purple and gold, man.
That's true too.
Man. I do feel like when you think about a player of a caliber that Luka got traded, I still think there could have been a scenario where the Lakers could have poached De'Aaron Fox or poached LaMelo and still kept LeBron and AD. I think there is a scenario where they could have did it, to be honest.
But now you're asking them to build that team around them. And I don't think that's really good. Like, and you got to think about, like, I think De'Aaron Fox wanted out of California to finally stop paying those taxes. Like, people don't forget, like, California taxes.
Yeah, those taxes are crazy,
horrible. So you don't really want to play it out there.
To be honest, I didn't really want De'Aaron Fox, but like, I thought more and more as the season went on that LaMelo was a real option.
I don't think LaMelo want to go and play in nobody's shadow either when he's the man. Like, LaMelo is the man. He
would have been the face.
Yeah, but he's too early in his career. He's not as accomplished as Luka, where he needs to go to somewhere like that. You're gonna put the bright lights on somebody that didn't accomplish nothing yet. Yeah, but I'm saying you're putting all of those bright lights on this man. He didn't even accomplish nothing yet. He over there struggling over there. It's just like the AD situation. Stop bringing these people that's struggling on these horrible teams to this team, man. They brought over Luka, who was doing great. They got something good going now.
No, I listen. I'm happy with Luka. I'm just saying. I think there could have been a scenario where they were able to keep LeBron and AD and got LaMelo.
The only guard that they can still get that I think that they'll still go after is Lonzo Ball, not LaMelo.
I don't want no fucking Lonzo Ball again.
Lonzo Ball is gonna get bought out his contract, and he's gonna be a free agent.
I don't want no fucking Lonzo Ball again.
He need to play a full year first before.
I don't need Lonzo Ball. Somebody gonna pick him up though. They're gonna
out for like 3 years, man.
I know Luna for the defense.
You don't think somebody would take a risk on a buyout contract with Lonzo Ball for the remainder of the year?
It better not
the Lakers.
I'll tell you that much.
Damn,
I mean,
you get him on a veteran minimum.
Nah, but Lonzo's gonna get traded.
You get a buyout. When you get a buyout, you getting all your money. So I don't have to pay you nothing crazy. I just sign you for the remainder of the year, veteran minimum. You make your contract next year somewhere else, just for the remainder of the year. Come rock out.
Lonzo's gonna get bought out.
It's like 3-4 months. Let him come and rock out.
I like that.
There's no way somebody's gonna trade a second round pick for Lonzo and then buy him out.
He's getting bought out, bro, because nobody wants to really take a chance on sending any assets to somebody where it might not work out in their favor. He gonna get bought out, and somebody's gonna pick him up, and he's gonna have to show and prove why he needs an NBA contract next year.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think now here's another question for y'all. So let me ask y'all, because this is huge. The Lakers have established themselves as a defensive juggernaut in the Western Conference. Let's just be real. Losing Anthony Davis, they're going to take a huge hit on the defensive side of the ball. How do they recover from losing such a defensive prowess individual? And what can they add in order to make up for that? What do y'all think? Who's available out there that y'all know of that can replace his shoes on the defensive end? because, like y'all said, Max Kleber ain't no fucking center. Jackson Hayes ain't gonna do. Come on, he's Jackson Hayes. Let's just be real. He's a backup at best. So what do y'all think the Lakers can do now? Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all said. I mean, Kelly said it. Kelly Robb said it. AG said it. And they talked about how Dallas did become a better team, a better depth. They have the team better depth. They have a deeper team overall. Yeah. So what do y'all think the Lakers need to do in order to gain back that defensive loss that they lost with AD?
Clint Capella.
Clint would be okay if we're just looking at defense. Clint will be okay. But I think you're only thinking center. And like I said, I was reading some of the other players that might be on the market. Marcus Smart will be a really good perimeter defender that will make up for what Luka lacks when Luka's on the court. Marcus Smart would be a really good player that's probably going to be available at the trade deadline. But as far as big men, I like the Clint. I like the Clint. But I feel like I feel like rather stay young. Like go get Claxton from the Nets. Stay young. Stay a little young. Go get Claxton from the Nets because he is gonna be available. I think that's their best available option.
Go get Taco Fall. Fuck it.
Oh no, fucking Taco Fall.
What do y'all think? What do y'all think, fellas? How about like is that? I know there's who's that? Is Vujic still available? Do we know about that?
Yeah, I mean he is still available. I don't know if the Lakers got enough assets to get Vucevic. I don't think the Lakers got enough assets to get him.
They can't get Vucevic. Their best bet is taking a swing and trying to hope that they can get Jonas Valanciunas or they get Clint Capella. Okay. Those are the only two options for them. Unless something
is still is still on the board.
The asking price for that man is going to be ridiculous.
I don't think. I mean, Brooklyn's a little desperate. I don't think so.
They're not desperate. They in rebuild mode. They trying to go get the Cooper Flag boy.
They don't want his contract.
Yeah, I know, but they're not going to give it up for pennies like that.
Yeah, they're not going to give it for pennies. But I mean, you I'm like
shit you saying, but you good.
I mean, they really gave up everything. They gave up everything. They kind of gave up a lot.
No, they got a white boy to give up. That's why I said they got
Dalton.
Yeah, that they have to give up a white boy in order to get a good big man. They have to give up. And if you want a good one, you got to give up AR. If you want a good one, you got to give up AR.
I'm not giving up AR. Why not? I'm not giving up AR.
Why not? So we're gonna lose. So the Lakers are gonna lose.
AR showed he's loaded already.
Okay, but who's gonna? Let me ask you a question. Who's gonna guard Jokic when the Lakers play them again? Jokic is gonna be out there, and nobody's gonna be able to guard that.
I mean, AD wasn't guarding.
Man, bring back the Dwight Howard, man. He shut Jokic down every
Bro, I don't trust Dwight Howard.
He was shutting him down.
I don't trust him no more.
I trust him. I trust him. He's desperate to get back in the league too.
When he played Joker, every time.
You said what?
He just lost money this year winning the bet against AD in the Joker matchup. You're bugging. AD gets shooketh when he plays Joker.
I said the Dwight Howard. Okay, the Dwight Howard will dog walk Joker, bro. Come on, man.
If you want to get a inactive center, I will go get DeMarcus Cousins, not no damn Dwight Howard. I'll go get DeMarcus.
DeMarcus Cousins is a fucking arm sling. Get them the fuck out of here, man. It's a body cast, man. What are you talking about? Dwight Howard is healthy and still active to this day. Bring him back in.
DeMarcus Cousins is playing. He's playing. He over there playing.
He playing at the playground with his kids? What are you talking about?
He playing every overseas league he can find.
He's actually looking overseas, but that's
he in the big 3, the big Ocho, the big Trece, the big all of that.
As soon as he come back, he gonna get big injured. Fuck out of here.
Exactly.
As soon as he step back in the NBA, big injured. That's all he did for the league.
He was nice though, boy. Like that boy.
All he did was collect checks. He ain't do shit.
Man, nice.
But if Boogie didn't get hurt, Boogie was different.
If was a fifth, we all be drunk, sir.
Boogie was different.
Boogie was
Let's
different.
talk the next
So
trade
let's
that
go.
happened.
Let's move on. Yeah, let's move on. I got you right now. Let's move on. So the next big trade that happened yesterday.
That was big. That was a big trade too.
It was big. Let's talk about the De'Aaron Fox. Let's talk about Let's talk about the De'Aaron Fox trade to the Spurs for Zach LaVine and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm gonna put up the graphic right now real quick. Graphic. This is the Shams reporting it. You know, Spurs, De'Aaron Fox, and Jordan McLaughlin. They get Jordan McLaughlin. The Kings get Zach LaVine. City, because I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
I don't even know who that is.
Go ahead and say it. I don't know if any of y'all know. Kisoko. Okay, thank you. Yeah, there you go. They get 3 first-round picks. That's crazy. 3 second-round picks, ridiculous. And then the Bulls get Zach LaVine, Trey Jones, Kevin Herter, and their own 2020-25 pick back from the Spurs. So just on paper right now, based off the picks alone, the Kings look like they win the trade for the long run.
The Kings set themselves up for the future. They got
Right.
6 picks for De'Aaron Fox.
Right.
They got 6 picks.
All right, now history
that
has.
wasn't working.
Go ahead, Kelly.
I was just gonna say history has shown that the Kings, when they make their picks, it's not like they do shit with them.
That is true.
So it don't even matter.
are
Like, you getting your picks, that don't mean nothing. So so what?
Now is that
Take
because
all of
we're in
them.
a
Take
small
bad
market?
picks. All you're gonna do is trade them back to people anyway.
But here's the thing: the De'Aaron Fox project wasn't working. They brought in different players in and out to try to see if it would make De'Aaron Fox better, if it would push them over the edge, and it just hasn't. So at some point, you gotta give it up. You gotta blow it up.
That team hasn't been relevant since Chris Webber. They blow it up every 3 years. They're trash.
And Sacramento robbed by the Lakers too. I'm not even gonna hold you.
They're trash. They're trash. They're just garbage. Like, I don't understand. It's okay. We have a few garbage franchises. There just happens to be one of them. I feel like when you go there, it's like people telling you going to the graveyard.
Do that.
Say it again.
AG, go ahead.
These have been relevant for the last few years.
Nah,
Relevant how?
semi-relevant. Semi-relevant. Where did they go? Second round?
Yeah,
Third round?
Come on, bro. Come on.
They
And you know,
made
some of that has to do with their market, and they're playing a small market. They're playing in Sacramento, which is a city that doesn't have any other major sports teams.
All right, but they were making the playoffs. De'Aaron Fox was bringing them to the playoffs.
And losing.
Like they were missing the playoffs.
You act like making the playoffs is the end all be all. That's not what we go to. That's not
Which
what
is
we
why
do,
he
bro.
just got traded. But
You know how many teams can make it to the playoffs? Like, stop.
The Memphis Grizzlies always make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, come on, bro. That's not what we do here. We're trying to win championship. We're trying to win chips.
The
You know what I'm
Sacramento
saying?
Kings
I'm just
last
to
big
say that
superstar was Chris
They
Webber.
don't pop bottles and pour wine on you for making it to the playoffs. Right?
Yeah.
Unless your name is what's his name?
Another grown man, but that's another story.
When's the
But
last
what
time
I'm
that
saying
franchise
is
popped
people
bottles,
see
man? When's the last time that franchise popped bottles for anything? Because you get it for the Western Conference Championship. You get it for anything. When did they ever pop bottles, bro? Why are we talking about the Sacramento Kings? Move on from the Kings, bro. That's the graveyard. If you go there,
It's over.
bad luck, bro. Bad luck.
Let's go ahead and look at the new Kings starting lineup as it
Look at
stands
this bullshit.
today. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Malik Monk is the starting point guard. Put that into perspective.
You have no point guard.
Yeah,
You have no point guards. No power forwards. You got 3 shooting guards. A power forward running your center. Man, why are we talking about the Kings, man? This is retarded.
Yo, I feel bad.
I didn't mean to say the R word.
Nah, fuck that. Yo, I feel bad. I don't care. AG knows I don't care. I feel bad for DeMontis though. We have to feel bad for Sabonis, bro, because he is a hell of a fucking player, and he when they traded him from the Spurs to the Kings, they set him up for disaster. Just like you said, it's a fucking graveyard. I feel bad for Sabonis, man. He's there by himself now. He doesn't really have anybody to lean on. DeMar DeRozan, he was an all-star for so many years, but in my opinion, now he's at the latter end of his career. He's washed up. Yo, so I feel bad for him. But let's look at the Spurs now. Now let's look at the Spurs. Look at this starting lineup.
Starting lineup. Even worse starting lineup.
Now look,
Even worse.
Chris Paul.
But they were doing decent without De'Aaron Fox.
Nah,
And they
but
didn't
this is
give up
what
no play.
this is the San Antonio Spurs graphic. This is the bullshit that ESPN do just to put all of their main players up there. This is no
Yeah,
way
that's
in
not going to be
hell
their lineup.
this would be their lineup.
Nah, it
It
won't.
doesn't even
I
make
don't think
sense.
Chris Paul's gonna start. I don't think Chris Paul's gonna start in
That's
that
not going to
starting
be their
lineup.
lineup.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Where's Buddy with the multiracial hair?
What's his name? Sohan, Skohan,
Yeah,
whatever his name
him,
is.
Buddy.
Yeah, I don't see him there.
Yeah,
He said
every
Cuddy.
time he come on, his
He
hair,
said Cuddy. He's stupid.
Yo,
his
Wimby
hair come
down
from
there,
different
man.
countries.
That's not going to be their starting lineup. That's not going to be their starting lineup.
Wimby
That's not gonna
on
be their-
But let's go back. Let's look at this. Let's look at the potential lineups for the Dallas and LA and the Lakers. Now,
Hey, oh,
like I
what
said,
Bronny at? No, playing.
Bronny,
See?
you stupid.
I'm joking.
That's hilarious.
Bench. He should be in the G League.
Now, I will say this: Klay Thompson has had a better year this year than he did last year with the Golden State Warriors so far. He's been showing up. Kyrie Irving, he's going to play with AD. They're good friends. They have that chemistry, so that might work. And they got him playing the 4, which is his natural position as well. And they got Daniel Gafford down there in the 5, who's a defensive prowess. He has defensive prowess as well. You know, and that's what makes me scared about the Lakers. Because look at the Lakers. Yes, we got 1 through 3. We got the big dogs, right? We got the big dogs 1 through 3. Don't get me wrong. Finney Smith is a good hell of a player. But Jackson Hayes and Finney Smith, they're not going to give you that defensive presence as an AD would.
LeBron has to play the 4 now. LeBron has to play the 4.
That's what I said. That's
ain't
what
got no
I thought.
bullies, man. No bullies.
You asking
what I
that
thought.
man to play the 4 at 40 years old is
He has to.
ridiculous, bro.
Bro, are you crazy?
Lakers just did that to him. The,
Why
Lakers,
y'all-
You don't want to call him the GOAT, but you want to throw him down in there. Come on, man.
the Lakers did that to him. I didn't do that to
You
him.
got it.
Nah.
Dorian
listen.
Finney cannot play the 4. He can't. He
And
cannot
we talked
play
a
the
little
4.
bit, and we did talk a little bit about how they didn't notify AD of the trade. They didn't even notify LeBron of the trade. Now, I wanted to mention this earlier, but we got sidetracked. They got kind of spoiled because LeBron is always has the front office's ear. So when this happened, yes, it seems like it's a shock, but at the end of the day, this is normal business in the NBA. So yes, it seems like a shock because LeBron only has that ear with the front office, and so does Anthony Davis because they were promising him whatever. But now I've read something online again that they're not on LeBron James's timeline anymore. Now they're going to be on Luka's timeline. And now, you know, respectfully to LeBron, because LeBron is my GOAT. He's my favorite player of all time. But he's getting to that age where it's time. Even he's dropping 30-point triple doubles against New York, who's a top contender in the East. But you know, how many years does he have left? How many years does he have left, Dick? Talk to me.
2 tops.
3.
2 tops? You think 3?
3.
He might try to pull 3. He might try to pull 3.
I think he just gonna wrap it up. 25 sound like a nice number to call it a career.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean, see your other son get in the league, try, train Luka. Now, I mean, his son is gonna be there for that time, so you can make sure that they don't violate him, send him all around, to keep him in the G League. Because
Bronny gonna carry the torch once LeBron leaves. Don't even worry about it.
If LeBron leaves that team, Bronny will never see the NBA floor again.
Yo,
No,
Vic, he's
this is-
averaging 2 points a game, bro.
No, this is all a part of the plan. He just dropped 30 a couple of days ago. Stop. It's all a part of the plan. Stop. It's a part of the plan.
The G League.
I said a part of the plan. I didn't say it was right now. By the time LeBron decides to retire, they have fully developed Bronny to take the torch, so he can just comfortably retire with no worries. All right, you're welcome. Let's go.
Here's my hope. My hope is LeBron wants to opt out. That's my hope.
His son is there, bro.
Out, no,
That's because you a hater, bro.
Real quick.
He's a certified hater,
your
bro.
face. I'm thinking as a Laker fan. All right. If LeBron wants to opt out, it's probably going to be a sign and trade deal where you can still recoup a lot of the draft picks that the Lakers don't have no more, and still get a good package of players as well for LeBron.
Nobody is trading nothing for LeBron James, and we all love LeBron James.
Yeah, we were
all
talking
love
about
LeBron James. It just
except for AG.
The
0
Warriors
sense.
will give up their whole team right now for LeBron.
Nobody's giving up the team, and we love
The Warriors
LeBron.
will give up their whole team right now for
Why
LeBron.
would you do that? Why would anybody do that?
Well, for a photo shoot, like what you
Yeah,
do that
like
for?
it don't even make sense. Like
You're
why would LeBron?
I'm
do
glad
that?
y'all are here.
Why?
I'm glad y'all are here because I'm always fighting this
Only
dude.
have to say LeBron is the GOAT, but y'all gonna say nobody would trade for LeBron?
He's in
He's
his
40
last
years
3
old.
years
He's
of
not
his
a GOAT.
career, bro.
He's not a GOAT.
He's in his last 3 years of
Bro,
his
wasn't nobody
career, bro.
wasn't nobody even checking for Kobe his last go round. Stop it.
It don't matter what play, whatever. Who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite player?
Kobe Bryant.
Nobody was checking for Kobe his last 3 years of his at all.
That's my second favorite player, but nobody wanted Kobe his last 3 years.
At all.
Kobe tore his Achilles.
I don't care.
What?
It was his age, Achilles,
Kobe
all that wear and tear. Nobody doing that, bro.
He was still the best player on the court.
You know what?
AG,
People will definitely take LeBron, but they're not trading everything for him. I'm not saying nobody would take LeBron. I said nobody's emptying out their team for LeBron. Like,
I'm not saying empty out the team, but you're saying the Lakers can't get at least 3 draft picks and 2 players for LeBron?
You saying for him now?
That's a lot, man.
Hell no.
That's a lot.
Yes.
Not knowing that you don't know when this man gonna retire. This man can retire that fucking year. You see how bad the team is, and be like, yo, mid-season, this is my farewell, bro.
He can win me a championship right now.
That man been smart his entire career. He ain't gonna do nothing stupid his last 3 years.
Hell no.
Nah.
Most teams are trading
that man retiring the Lakers.
Ain't nobody trading LeBron.
This up, eh?
I'm gonna say this real quick so we can move on to the next topic. LeBron James is only gonna leave on his own fruition. I think there's only one spot that he will go to, and it would be back to Cleveland. But I think he's gonna retire a Laker. He has a house out there in LA. He's comfortable out there. He's already established himself as one of the best Lakers of all time. If he wins another chip, he's automatically GOAT status. Automatically top 1. Automatically. I don't give a fuck about Jordan. He wins another one, he's top 1.
The Lakers is the longest team that LeBron ever been on.
Exactly. That's true. There you go. His longest tenure
has been with the Lakers, bro. He a Laker, bro.
Now I wouldn't mind him coming back to Cleveland. You know, I'm an Ohio nigga, so you know, I wouldn't mind him coming on back home. You feel me?
That's the only place that I see him going if he goes anywhere is back home.
But if not, just stay with the Lakers. Bro.
Stay with the Lakers. Ride out to the sunset.
I don't see why not.
The Lakers do it right. You see how they do it when it's time for their players to retire. They know how to do it right.
Yeah.
Don't take the chance on nobody else. Let the Lakers do you right, bro. And
why
get
not?
you one of them statues, bro.
Why give them up? You just got Luka. All you have to do is get one or two more pieces to help you on defense, and they will be straight. If they get one more piece before the trade deadline on the 6th, go ahead, AG.
No picks. They got no trade assets. They don't have anything.
Yeah, the Lakers. The Lakers is fucked.
They got Bronny James, sir.
They got Gabe Vincent. Those are their point guards. Your point guards is Gabe Vincent and Bronny James right now. Those are the true point guards of the team.
Trash.
They're not trash.
Those are the 2 point guards on the team right now. Somebody else is gonna play point guard, but those are the point guards for the team.
Nobody wants Gabe Vincent.
We're in good hands, guys.
That's a fact. Nobody. You know how nobody wanted Gabe Vincent? He wasn't even drafted. Nobody wanted Gabe Vincent.
They had one good playoff run and got the bag.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead,
before we get too far away from this.
Do you think?
Let me go back because I wanted to mention when we were talking about AD earlier. Okay, AD has officially missed 232 games throughout his whole career, 108 of them, which was, during the 7 years in New Orleans, and the remaining 134 was missed while he was with the Lakers for the past 5.5 years. Just wanted to throw that out there.
And there's 82 games in the season. So I mean, he missed 2 seasons with the Lakers.
He still gets played, and he missed 400 games.
Yeah, I'm just saying, that man played 3 seasons with the Lakers. He don't need to be notified about shit. He don't need to be doing nothing. Thank you for your service. We appreciate you. Get the fuck on, brother. You played 3 years here. Get the fuck on. You're not getting a jersey retired. You're not getting a statue. You're not getting remembered. If you look, they put his tribute video on Instagram. They ain't even probably gonna do that for him. 3 years? Get out of here. You was just LeBron's friend. You just smiled a lot. Get out of here, bro.
That's funny, dog. Hey, it's the truth, though. But let's move on. I want to ask y'all a question, and this still involves this trade now, but we're about to get deep. Let me ask y'all, did the NBA have involvement in this trade? Now, the reason why I'm asking this question, NBA ratings have been down. The NBA product has not been as enticing to follow as it has in recent years. So I feel like this was, was this like a move of desperation to get the ratings up? What do y'all think? Did the NBA have involvement in this trade in any way, shape, or form? Because I read something earlier today that said Adam Silver paid the Dallas Mavericks to make this trade, to make something happen. This is a controversial topic. It's a controversial question. But I want to ask y'all opinions. Do you think the NBA had involvement in this?
Nah, I don't think so. I think that the Mavericks are trying to seriously win. Like the Mavericks have been a team that has been dead serious about basketball. They just don't win a lot, but they won that one time, but they're dead serious about basketball. They're dead serious. Like Mark Cuban has showed he was dead set willing to trade his life away to try to get his team together. They're serious. They just, they had enough of Lucas shit.
Yeah, what about you, Vic?
If there was a possibility they did, it was, strictly for what you said, for, shock value, get them ratings up and shake the game up a little bit. But I mean, it's been a little shaky, baby, these past couple of years,
I mean,
why not shake it up?
Let's look around the league. We saw KD's reaction with Bradley Beal. Who else had a reaction? We saw Steph Curry's reaction. We saw the Portland Trailblazers reaction. Like, I've never seen reactions from players off of a trade near the trade deadline like we witnessed the other day. I feel like this was the biggest trade in NBA history. The shock value, just like Vic alluded to, was absolutely there. Absolutely. AG, your thoughts?
I definitely think the NBA had to do with this because the ratings are down. You like this trade alone, like the games haven't even been played yet, but the trade alone has started so much conversation around the world. Just the trade, like they haven't even played yet. Luka don't play till February 8th. AD hasn't played yet. But just the trade alone is sparking so much conversation. It's making people want to watch the game for the rest of the season. So yes, I do. Not only that, if you really think about it, look at the powerhouse team in the most powerhouse team in the East right now is the Celtics, and now arguably you made the Lakers great again. So you're setting up that rival again, Celtics Lakers, when NBA was the most viewed. So do I think NBA has something to do with it? I think so.
That's a hell of a take.
I like that.
That's a hell of a take.
So I definitely do think they definitely did have a little play in it, but I think in general I think they've been trying to think of ways to make things exciting again, and this makes it exciting again. So
Kelly Rob, you want to jump back in there?
Nah, I truly don't believe that it's a conspiracy on that. Like me personally, I know that they're probably going to try to do different things to try to make the game a little bit more exciting. I don't think making trades is going to be the thing, because every time they try to do super teams before, Brooklyn and all the rest of that shit don't work. It's really not that. The product of the game with all the threes and shit, that's what's making the game trash. So I think that they're going to figure it out, but I don't think that this trade was necessarily a conspiracy, anything like that. I think
stop pushing out all the big men. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying. The defense, there's games that are going up to these teams are scoring. Teams are scoring. I got you, Kelly Rob. Teams are scoring 120 points a game now. When we were growing up, late 90s, early 2000s, the teams weren't only scoring like between the 80s and maybe 100 sometimes.
If you hit 100, it was like, whoa.
Yeah, the game has changed, man. The 3-point shot.
Steph Curry. People wasn't taking the 3-point shot as much, and when you drove into the paint, you was getting fucked up.
Yeah, that's also another thing. When Jordan was in the league, respectfully, the game was different. The defense, the rules of the NBA was different, and the rules of the NBA were different, and it was a more defensive game. And it's not the same anymore. And I believe that Adam, just like who was it? I think Kelly Rob alluded to it, that they need to change the rules again to put it back to where this game can be a better. This game can be. They need to fix the product. They just need to fix the product.
Bring back the big man. That's
but
all.
but I think that's most sports now. Like if you really think about it, even if you look at football, like everybody's always said in basketball, football, defense wins championships. I mean, does it really now? Like at the end of the day, there's teams that bring up all these yards, all these numbers.
Turn your mic up.
It doesn't matter whether like you have a good defense. Like at the end of the day, sometimes that offensive player is just so good. Like so, I think in both sports, defense doesn't hold as much value anymore. But like, cause I don't think they treat defense like that. I'm not saying
Okay.
that they didn't,
Okay. Let me say something.
didn't,
Let me
but
say
I'm just
something. Listen, I'm a huge NBA fan. I've been an NBA fan pretty much all my life. I know NBA way more than I know the NFL. I will say this: is offense exciting to see? Yes, Steph Curry revolutionized the game with his 3-point shot and made the NBA what it is today. And honestly, yes, he could also be one of the reasons why the NBA product is so bad. We lost Kelly Robb; he'll probably be back in a minute. He respected Steph Curry, best shooter of all time, hands down. Nobody's arguing that. But he's probably the reason why the NBA product is as trash as it is today. Because do we watch the NBA and how they all they do is either shoot a 3-point shot or take it to the hole. There's no more mid-game range. There's none of that. And when you get on defense, people aren't really playing the hard defense like you used to. Some of that's the rule changes, whatever the case may be, but something needs to change. Something needs to change. Adam Silver is trying to do everything but fix his game. Go ahead,
the
Adrian.
fact that niggas is running in transition and pulling up for a three instead of just driving and getting a flashy dunk, that
Exactly.
that's everything. People miss those dunks. People watch the games for those dunks. Like
Right.
they're just pulling up at the 3-point. Like just.
I think that's why they think Zion is so exciting, because he bring that part of the game back when he's healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna give you 100 dunks per game. He ain't no shooter. You know what I mean?
That's true. Same with Ja.
Yeah, they bring that exciting, because and just like I said earlier, bring the big men back. I'm sorry, you got to. When I said Taco Fall earlier, I wasn't joking. Like
Nah,
there, how though? You ain't even give him a chance.
They do have to bring big men back. The fact that my man from North Carolina State didn't get drafted into the NBA, that showed that they really didn't value big men anymore.
Yeah.
Because he was Zebo 2.0. That was Zebo. And he didn't get drafted. But Edie got drafted, which is crazy because they went head to head.
Mm-hmm.
And he was arguably the most talked about player in March Madness last year.
Yeah.
And he didn't get drafted.
All his photos was going viral. Yeah.
Never seen that before. If your name makes highlights in March Madness, you get drafted. I've never seen that before.
And just like G said a second ago, I blame Steph Curry too, because the boy just shot and didn't play defense, and it showed when he went against King James, of course. You know what I'm saying? Because they won those championships by outshooting everybody. LeBron and them locked them motherfuckers down. Come on, man. And they couldn't answer. What was that?
Yeah, what was that?
What was that look for? AG? Huh?
What was that look
for? LeBron's never locked down anybody in his life. LeBron does not play one-on-one defense.
I said they locked them down.
Oh, okay.
The team. You feel me? Just saying. And then they couldn't answer on the other end because they don't play defense. That motherfucking Kyrie cooked the shit out of Curry. You feel me? Like, come on now. That was a prime example, man. Prime example. If you can't handle both ends of the,
I can't do it with him. I can't, bro. I can't, bro.
Uh-oh.
Bro, I can't. How dare you? It's blasphemous.
LeBron locks down players one-on-one defense. Shut the fuck up. No, he does not.
You said hold on. Excuse me?
No,
there's a whole 2-hour video footage that can show you the truth.
And saying I'm gonna take him, I'm gonna lock him down. No, get the fuck out of here. We're not doing that bullshit. That is what we're not gonna do. That is not what we're gonna do.
Like, there's actual footage of this. You know this, right?
help defender? Yes. Is he gonna? I'm gonna take your best player on the court and lock him up. No,
I've seen it. I've seen it happen.
He never does that.
I've seen it happen.
Ever. He doesn't even call for the best player.
Actually, he did that to Curry.
What are you talking about right now?
Actually, he did that to Curry. Yeah.
All defensive teams show it. The fuck are you talking about? Get the fuck out of here.
Here you go.
No, I had to mute myself because I said a lot of crazy shit just now. So I had to mute myself. Bro. First of all, he got robbed for Defensive Player of the Year from Marc Gasol. He had a better. How you get robbed for Defensive Player of the Year and you're
get the fuck out of defense.
Listen to me. How you get robbed for Defensive Player of the Year, but your first defensive team and Marc Gasol's second defensive team? That make it make sense. He got robbed, bro. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, when he was with Cleveland in his second stint, he was the main defender on the team, as well as when he was with the Miami Heat. Well, he was the second defensive player on the team behind Shane Battier. So what are you talking about, AG?
Okay.
He's always been one of the best defensive players to ever play the game. Yo, you just talk blasphemy because you're a certified hater, bro.
That's why the first defensive team show.
He was a first defensive player team. He was on the first team.
Look at my goal and look at your goal. And look to see how many first defensive teams my GOAT made.
Let's do it. How many?
Easy?
I got you right now. No, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna share our screen. Yo, Vic, stay.
LeBron
I
has
got
never
you.
said, I'm gonna guard your best player. He's never said that.
Don't you worry, doggy. Don't you worry.
He's never
said that.
Woo! It's right there. Oh, okay, go ahead.
I'm going to guard your best player. Never ever.
How many first defensive teams did Kobe have?
Oh shit!
You talking shit? You talking crazy?
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
How many he had?
Mad right now. You about to be mad.
Now we're not talking about all, but we're talking about first defensive teams. First. Okay, hold on. I got you right now.
How many you say?
I'm gonna count right now. First defensive, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, hold on. I gotta start from the top. My bad. You said it's 9? Is it 9?
I don't even.
Do you know that for sure?
It's 9 of those things.
For sure? Okay, so you know it's 9. How many did LeBron have?
6.
Probably like 4 or 5.
You said it's 6, Vic?
Yeah.
You said 4 or 5. You just a hater, my nigga. You a hater.
That
6 times 6.
He didn't even want to guard KD. What are we talking about right now?
Oh, it was 5.
No, it said 6. It said 6. Here,
look. Oh, it said in total. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, all right. You know, you got me there.
That don't mean nothing.
Look it up, nigga. Fucking know my.
Any other stats? LeBron is wiping Kobe to the fucking floor.
Right now, I know my goal. Like, the fuck is you talking about? I don't know why you brought that up. I don't know why you brought that up.
What did you say? You said he's not a defensive player. Like, why would you say that?
Like, you don't get those for not being a defensive player.
Down one-on-one defender. He's
right, here we go. Hold on, Vic. I'm gonna kill him right now. I'm gonna kill him. They play. First of all, they play 2 different positions. That's number 1. Second of all, I'm talking. Can I talk, my nigga? Can I talk, AG? Please let me talk.
Let him go.
Please. He plays 2. Kobe plays the 2. He's played the 2 all his career. LeBron's played all 5 positions, including the center, bro. Of course, he played the 4 for virtually 3 years. You think that at his size, at the 4 position, he didn't get robbed for the defensive team? Of course he did, bro. Come on, man. It's completely different. He's guarding centers. Kobe's guarding 6'3".
Fuck up.
He never guarded a center. He never guarded a center.
He was not guarding centers. He was not guarding centers.
You don't know basketball, sir.
He didn't even want to guard KD.
No, he knows.
We're not doing that. He's not a lockdown one-on-one defender.
So he wasn't guarding Jokic last year.
He did it with the Cavs.
That's what Kobe did. I'm going to take the best player. That's what Kobe did. LeBron has never done that. He does not do that. He does not.
No, he just make his whole entire team better. Sorry, Kobe could never.
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, AG. Because LeBron definitely guarded Jokic last year and the year before. Could Kobe have guarded Jokic?
Hell no. I'll answer it. Hell no.
No, he couldn't, bro. Not at his size. He's smaller than LeBron. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Kobe would be scared.
AG, don't do it.
Kobe took turns guarding KD and Westbrook in the same
You talking
game.
about? Nah.
LeBron don't even guard KD. He does not guard KD.
Listen, right now at LeBron's age,
KD.
when LeBron was in his prime, he was guarding KD when he was with the Thunder. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
No, he wasn't.
You're lying. You're just lying now. When he was in Golden, was he guarding KD? When in Golden State? No, he didn't guard.
No,
KD.
Golden State.
Never guarded KD.
It was Tristan Thompson, I'm pretty sure. But
Kobe would have, and Kobe did.
All right, we're never gonna agree on this. We're gonna keep going back and forth. So I'm gonna just stop. Because we're gonna waste another 30 minutes talking about this shit, and I'm gonna just get frustrated. So we're gonna stop. Moving on though, let's talk about something that's very interesting that's been happening. With Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Yo, so yesterday I read something. Hold up, I'm gonna pull it up on my phone right now. Yesterday,
he didn't want to sign an extension.
Right.
Don't get no clearer than that.
So like, what's up with Jimmy? I'm gonna read it verbatim. Brian Windhorst. He said the Heat, Jimmy Butler has communicated to the Warriors that he's unwilling to sign an extension, and therefore trade talks to send him to Golden State have ended for now. Now, my question to you is: first of all, who the fuck does Jimmy think he is? That's number one. Second, do y'all think, with all due respect, do y'all think, with y'all respectful opinions, that Jimmy is in any position to be doing things like this? I'm gonna start with you, AG. By the way, disregard my text message. I figured it out. Go ahead.
I think Jimmy isn't that same caliber player he was before to demand shit.
Right.
I don't think Jimmy holds that type of weight anymore. Now, with that being said, at the end of the day, where he gets traded to, the team has to know that he's going to sign an extension with them, because then it doesn't make sense to trade for him. And that's why I was saying earlier that a lot now is player driven on where they go and where they get traded. Like, that's why this Luka and AD trade is so crazy, because stars usually get their say nowadays. They usually get their say, and it comes down to like this simple fact, where teams know, what's the point of me giving up assets if he's not going to sign with us? There's no point of us giving up our assets.
Go ahead, Vic. I feel like you want to say something. Go ahead, Vic.
First off, Jimmy Butler is washed. He is averaging 17 points a game right now. He's worthless to any team that's considering going to get a championship. He's not getting you anything. He's not making the team worse, but he's not making the team better. He has no value. That's all I wanted to say.
I think Jimmy plays different in the playoffs, though.
I don't care.
You gotta make it there first.
Jimmy,
please
turns it up in the playoffs.
You gotta make it there first, though, bro.
Hey! How many rings did that give him? Huh?
0.
I'm just saying.
Playoff Jimmy.
On to Bron.
I'm just saying.
What do you say? You just said he'd go off in the playoffs. How many rings did that get him?
So are we. We just saying too.
Got hurt.
His whole. Stop it, bro.
His whole team got hurt that year. What are we talking about?
We're trying to figure this out. Who did Jimmy lose to the second time? It was the Nuggets, right?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, they got smoked by the Nuggets.
Yeah, I was arguing with somebody about that the other day. I don't remember. I think it was you, AG. I think you were saying no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was.
We wasn't having that conversation.
It wasn't you. It was somebody else. All right, never mind. My fault. It wasn't. If it wasn't you, it wasn't you. My fault. But yo, this is what I have to say about Jimmy. Just like Vic said, listen, at this point with Jimmy's injury, with his injury problems, I feel like he's not conditioning himself, or at this point, maybe he's just injury prone and he can't get right. Shout out to Life, the movie. He just can't get right. But it's just like I don't know what's going on, and I say this respectfully because as a person, Jimmy is not a terrible individual, man. He's actually seems like a cool dude. But ever since his father passed away, he hasn't been the same Jimmy anymore, man. I don't think he's happy in Miami. Obviously, he made that very clear. He's making demands now like he's like this. He's not even an all-star anymore. Let's just be real. He's not even an all-star anymore. He's just like Vic said. He's washed up. He's past his prime. He needs to go to a team where he can fit in properly and be a role player, not necessarily a starter still, but a role player to a certain extent, and you just deal with what you deal with. You want to make, what, this is the end of your career. Don't go out like this because he's on the verge of really ruining his legacy just by doing the things that he's doing. It's making him look bad, and I like Jimmy Butler. I like Jimmy Butler. I've liked him since Chicago, bro.
And I think his best option is Golden State.
Yeah.
I think his best option is Golden State. But one of the other teams that was also interested in him, I don't know if they're still interested in him, which would be great, was the Mavericks.
That's interesting. But where would he fit in that Mavericks line? Let's go back to.
He would start. I mean, you got to think about it. They would have to give up pieces for Jimmy. He would slide right into.
Let's look at the lineup. Yeah, Quentin Grimes can sit his ass down. But yeah. I mean, and he's a defensive player. Jimmy is defensive minded. That would if they get Jimmy, besides Klay Thompson, everybody else on that team is defense. That could be a problem if they add Jimmy. His defense, that could be a problem. I don't think New York has enough for him if he wants to win now, and Golden State does have enough with the picks and everything. Who else is a contender? Hold up, let's pull it up. Who else is a contender right now? Let's go ahead and look at the standings right now as they stand as of right now.
And just a side note, Jimmy Butler has only had 15 games in his career where he scored 30 points. Keep going.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So let's look at the standings right now. We're going to start with the Western Conference. I mean, look at the Western Conference. I mean, to no surprise, OKC is sitting atop that Western Conference. They have been.
Yeah, who's number 3?
Probably the best. Yeah. The Houston Rockets, who you called earlier in the season, that they were going to be a good team. But Oklahoma City, like I said, one of the best teams in the league for the past couple of years now. Memphis Grizzlies, surprisingly, with the injury issues that they've had, sitting at number 2. That's what do y'all think about that? That's interesting.
Yeah, Memphis has been a shock because they haven't even. Ja hasn't played a handful of amount of games, and they've been winning without Ja as well, but they've been winning with Ja when he's back now. But Memphis is. I didn't see that happening. I didn't see Memphis being good.
Neither did I. What about so we got Houston.
I can't believe it.
I told ya.
I hate when AG is right. I don't.
Yeah, bro. I'm with you, doggy. I'm with you, bro.
He said that a minute ago. I was like, nah, that ain't gonna happen.
It kills me because, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see it, but I didn't disagree with him, but I didn't see it. And on top of that, I don't like their head coach just off the strength of what he said to LeBron last year. And I don't like Dylan, bitch. But on top of that, when AG's right, I don't feel right. So
Houston's another team that are interested in Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, I mean that could be an interesting fit, but then what are you going to give up for him, though? I mean, they got a good team already. I don't think it's worth it.
Depending on what they would have to give up.
Denver sitting in fourth place comfortably. The Lakers 1 game behind Denver. They have a game coming up as well. The Clippers are sticking around. Minnesota underachieving. They did lose Cat. They're still trying to find their identity. Phoenix, and Dallas,
favorite to land Jimmy Butler because that's the only team he wants to go to.
Who's that?
The Phoenix Suns. That's where he wants to go.
Yeah, but why would Pat Riley give him to where he wants to go after the way he treated him?
He's not gonna do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Purposely not gonna do
I would send him. Yeah, and we all know how petty Pat Riley is, bro. He will send him to the Trailblazers before he sends it to Phoenix. Like, come on, let's just be real. But let's look at the Eastern Conference real quick. Let's look at the East. We got the Cavs still sitting up at the top. Yo, who would have ever thought that the Cavaliers would be where they are right now?
I did. Cavaliers, baby.
I mean, Ohio native. I feel you. But it's just like, damn, like they are really. I mean, I thought to start the season, starting undefeated, all that good stuff. I was like, it's not gonna last. But now, damn near more than halfway through the season, it's still sticking around up there, man. I gotta give respect when respect is due.
We're gonna get a ring without the king.
That's not.
I don't know about that, bro.
That's not
happening. I don't know though, man. We cannot sit here and talk shit about the Cavs when they have the best record.
We're in February and they're still number one.
Best record in the
My
league.
prediction for the East is still gonna happen.
What's that?
Hold on, what was that?
The Bucks.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's like,
like, come on, man. Nah,
watch before February 6th.
At some point, you got to be serious. You feel me? Like, stop. I know you're a comedian.
Who's stopping Giannis? Giannis got a mid-range shot.
Be serious,
bro. Stop
Giannis
it.
Giannis is literally unguardable right now.
Stop it.
He has a mid-range shot.
Giannis gonna have an asthma attack trying to keep up with my team, bro.
Bro, Giannis has a mid-range shot now.
We running them.
A mid-range shot that the NBA clearly does not use anymore. They
don't even care about a mid-range.
Analytics steers the NBA away from mid-range.
It don't matter. Giannis uses it.
You get a golf clap for a mid-range shot.
The coach will yell at you for a mid-range.
No.
Come on, bro.
Now guess what? The players can't play him a certain way because now they know he has a mid-range shot. It's different.
The team that I picked coming out of
he's going to drive to the basket. He has a mid-range shot now. You have to play Giannis completely different. Giannis is on another level this year.
You can't talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers when they're damn near 50 games into the season and they have a winning percentage of 800 plus. We can't do that.
And we're 3-0 against the Bucks. Just so you,
I don't got them winning the East.
Look at that, Vic. You talk to me. Thank you, Vic. Thank you.
I'm just saying we're 3-0. They haven't beat us at all this year. So
I don't got them winning.
And then we got Boston Celtics sitting at number 2. And then we got the Knicks, my pick coming out of the East this year. The Knicks, they look decent. They didn't look too good against the Lakers with no AD, but they look decent this year. The Pacers, we all knew coming into the season that the Eastern Conference was the weaker of the two. So the Pacers being in number 4, I'm not surprised. Not surprised.
I am a little bit. They started off really slow. Halliburton was a fucking burger the first
50 burger.
So they picked it back up.
Yeah, then we got your Bucks at number 5, your pick from the beginning of the season. And then we got the Heat with no Jimmy still sticking around up there at the number 6 spot. The Pistons surprising us, and the Orlando Magic with their injuries right now sitting at number 8. Then we got the Hawks and the Bulls to round out the play-in. And then we got,
actually the Magic's actually tried to get De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I think once they get healthy, the Magic will be a contender in the East. I think when they were a contender at the beginning of the year before all the injuries happened.
I think their players are there now. I think they're there now.
Are they? Banchero's back and Franz is back. Franz is back.
What you said?
Is Franz back?
Franz is back.
Is Banchero back?
Yeah, they're both back.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where's the Magic? Here we go. I'll tell you right now. They don't got Suggs and they don't got the other Wagner. So out for season. The other Wagner's out for the season.
That's the little brother.
I know. And they got Suggs out, but Suggs will be back by in a couple days. So yeah, they back now. Now they're back. Now they're healthy. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens in the next half of the season. The 76ers underperforming. I think they should just hang it up this year. Go for a lottery pick maybe. I think it's time. I think so. What do y'all think?
Yeah, 76 is a dub.
You know what I'm saying?
They need to pack up Joel Embiid.
Clean house, man. Clean house.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid. Just stay with Maxey. Maxey is the face. He's clearly shown that he's got it. He's got that it factor. And pack Embiid up.
Pack Embiid up. That's crazy.
Pack him
Yo, Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yo. You hate Embiid, bro. You hate
How do I
that
hate
man.
Embiid?
You talk trash about him every chance you get.
I just wanted to complain about how AD doesn't play. Embiid has missed 400 games.
Embiid is a cupcake too.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
He's a cupcake too.
I try not to talk shit about players, but I agree with you. He hasn't, you know what I'm saying? He did say that, yo, it's crazy at the beginning of the season. This motherfucker said it. He told y'all what he was gonna do.
He dead ass said, I'm not gonna play back-to-back games.
Yeah.
He told y'all. And he's doing it in your face.
He could have been
and all.
He could have been just as dominant as a Shaquille O'Neal if he would have just did what he was supposed to do. He's a cupcake, man. He's a cupcake.
I still don't even know why he played for Team USA.
Because he's a cupcake, man. His own country didn't want him, man. No,
I didn't want him. The fuck, we got that nigga a gold medal for no reason. We could have won without Embiid. The fuck?
He ain't gonna get a gold trophy, that's for sure.
I don't know if they could have won without Embiid. I don't know.
Without Embiid,
he gave them some valuable minutes over there in the Olympics.
They could have won without Embiid.
Definitely.
You think so? You think so, Beck?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they could have won without him.
They could have won without Embiid.
They was having fun over there. It wasn't no serious stress.
That last game, though, man, that's a game that I'll never forget, bro. That championship with Steph. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
oh my goodness. I was looking at the highlights yesterday again. I was rewatching it like it was the first time. I was like, God damn.
That was the chef right there. That was the chef.
And you're like, I'm a LeBron fan, and LeBron won the MVP of the Olympics, whatever, because he had a better Olympic run. But those last two games, those are Curry all day.
You wanted to give it to Curry. Here you go. Let's take it.
You got it. Yo, bro, when it's time, he delivered. It was so fun to fucking root for Curry for once in my life. It was fun, bro. Once in my life. I was those 4 years back to back when he was playing LeBron. I was fucking hating this man, but it was good to fucking watch him and actually root for this motherfucker. It felt real good. But what we running up on to? We already over an hour and a half, 92 minutes.
We're about to wrap this bitch up.
Let's wrap it up. I got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta eat and shit. I'm hungry. But listen, Vic, bro, we gotta have you on more often, bro. I love your energy. Yeah. I love your take, your knowledge, your sports knowledge. I know you know a little something about the MMA and the boxing
and all that. We'll have to talk about it.
Gotta get you in, like when all the big events come and shit like that. Like I want you here. I want you here.
Actually, I want to come back right before the next tank fight that's coming up in about, I want to say 2.5, 3 weeks. So.
AG, let's make that happen. AG, make that happen, all right? Schedule that shit.
Well, we definitely want to thank Vic for pulling up. Thank Kelly Rob for pulling up.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank everybody that came and watched the show today. Everybody that commented. We will have 2 episodes this week because the Super Bowl is on Sunday.
Right. This was like an emergency episode type shit because of everything that happened yesterday and the day before.
We will have our
Eagles about to get.
We will be having.
Yo, Vic, I'm gonna take you off now because you crazy, bro. Nah, let me stop.
On the episode.
Go ahead, AG. My fault. I'm sorry to interrupt you, AG. My bad. Go ahead, AG. My bad.
Nah, I was just saying we gonna have a second episode this week. A. Marie is gonna be pulling up. We're gonna do Super Bowl predictions. We're gonna talk NFL awards, coaching, and that's what we're gonna do, our second episode. But yeah, like I said, thanks Vic for pulling up. Thanks Kelly Rob for pulling up.
Yeah, thank you, Kelly Rob. Nice to meet you, bro. It was not you. Hey, he had some good takes as well. Vic, you already know what time it is. You always got all the sports knowledge. I want you back on the show on a consistent basis. I'm gonna have AG make that happen with you. That being said, please, everybody that is watching and that is going to watch the clips that I chop up tonight and post on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe. It's very important for us if we want to get there to where we want to get to. Today was just one of those episodes, but with the Super Bowl coming up, we got to have another one this week. But with that said, we want to thank everybody for showing up and the audience that came. Vic, you want to say something before we get out of here?
Real quick, I just want to plug my channel. You know what I'm saying? I just reached over 1,000 subscribers. You go over there to the Victorious Life Network YouTube channel. Go like and subscribe to everything. And I'm going to go ahead and push my guy's channel as well, so we can get him up to that, so we can get that paper, man. We getting that ad money now, yeah. Let's go.
Yes, you got 1K. Once you hit that 1K, you getting it. All right. Hell yeah. So say that one more time. What is it?
Victorious Life Network.
Victorious Life Network. Please like, comment, subscribe to his network. Show him love just like he shows us love. I'm gonna make sure that this is one of the clips that I put out there so that they all know. I'm gonna put it everywhere.
I appreciate y'all, man.
Absolutely, we appreciate you. It's all love. Yo, AG, who knows best?
We do.
You already know. We're gonna holla at your boys. Have a good rest of y'all Monday.